Hello again, YouTube. This is The Truth Man giving you the truth. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel. All subjects channel. Listen, on this video, I want to talk about, can women and men be friends? And the answer is, it depends. If the man is single and the woman is single, then yes. If the woman especially, but the man too, if you in a committed relationship or you in a marriage, the answer is no. And I saw this failure with my own parents. I used to look at my father like, man, I even told him one time, like, Rory, it's just something about him. It was a guy named Rory. He passed away. My father passed away. So I'll mention this. I used to look out the window. I used to watch because as a kid, I had to know about everything. I still do to a certain extent, but for knowledge purposes. So he used to always flirt with my mother. He used to call her on the phone. Everybody knew he was checking for my mother. He liked my mother. But then she had another friend that was the total opposite. He was just a friend, but like I said, it depends. He was friends with my father too. Now, if my father was smart, he would have watched him as well, because some guys try to move on the sneak like that. That's why I say no. I say no. When you are married, when you're a woman, you're married, or when you're a woman, you live with a man, or you're in a committed relationship hoping to be married, ain't no male friends, man. Ain't no male friends. You say, well, he rainbow. Yeah, but is he gonna stay rainbow, or is he only rainbow for convenience? That's another front. These guys that be so-called rainbow be knocking back those girls. So I had a situation myself, right? I was 21 and I was dealing with this one girl. I already knew how she looked. Guys was gonna try. Like, you gotta understand that. That's why I always tell y'all, don't try to fight these dudes. You want girls that look good like that, you already know people gonna try. The dude across the hall from her, they was trying to play that little friend stuff. Oh, he just my friend, this, that, and the other. But every time I came over there, like one particular time, he was leaving out. Another time, they sleep on the floor. I kid y'all not, I tried to break his ribs. I wanted to see what he was gonna do. Cause see, the way I was when in my former life, I didn't need my boys around to be who I was. So she telling me to come over there. I'm like, all right, I'll be over there. I gotta take care of something. It took me a long time, cause I was dealing with other women and stuff like that, trying to make money, this, that, and the other. So I came over there like 2 hours late, and I come over there and they sleep on the floor. I just stood there looking at her for a while. She said, okay, I'm gonna have the door unlocked. I'm just looking at her, looking at him, looking at her shirt and stuff. It seemed like her shirt was buttoned up funny. I'm like, and again, this ain't for kids. I'm looking at him. I look at dude. I kicked him. Boom! I said, man, you gotta go. He's like, holding his ribs. I said, you gotta go. He got up and left. Didn't try to fight or nothing. I was like twice his size. He was getting dipped on his head, put it that way. What I used to call a two-piece with the dipping sauce. You get the two-piece to show you that I don't have to wrestle you. But then you get the dipping sauce because I want to wrestle. If you smaller than me, you gonna get dipped. You gonna get dipped. But I kicked him in his ribs. He got up and left. So when he left, I put my hand somewhere. I'm just going to say somewhere for the sake of avoiding censorship. Then when I put my hand right there, I kind of reached for her hair and just pulled it like hard to wake her up. I said, if this just your friend, right? Why your shirt button funny? And why you wet? So, I ain't gonna get into all the details, but I did some checking. I think dude got to her that night. Now, of course, young dudes, my guy comes to pick me up. I tell him what happened. I'm like, he said, man, you gonna stop messing with her? You gonna stop effing with her? Whatever, however he said it. I said, nah. And we both started laughing. Not yet. But my wisdom now, ain't no way a woman doing that. Ain't no male friends. I've learned that stuff don't work. She tried to tell me that was her friend. Yeah, all right. She said that was her friend. That's what happens. Your wife would do that too. Ain't no male friends. Wives do that too. They'll say somebody they friend, but they in an emotional affair with them. They liking them. And that liking equals future smashing. So no, you in a committed relationship, you in a marriage, ain't no male friends. Stop letting them tell y'all that, oh, I grew up with him. Maybe you did. I know a guy right now. I don't be accusing him, that's his business. He real close friends with another girl we grew up with. She know his wife, and everything. But everybody be wondering, like, you already know he done got that. He done got that. Everybody say that because they know him, you see. I grew up with this man. I know him since we was practically in kindergarten. And I'm even thinking it like, yeah, he done got it. Definitely. So, that's what happens though. When you fall for that, we just friends. When you fall for that, just understand that your girl probably getting smashed. Even at my old job, the chick got pregnant. And people wondering like, is that her husband's baby? How close, up close and personal she was getting with dudes at work. A couple of them got to her. See, this is what people do. People are not like you because you remind them of all their faults. When you come in the room, when I came in the room, everybody knew I wasn't cheating on my wife, this, that, and the other. But they doing all kind of stuff and they married. Those messing with girls at work, and then I hear them bragging about a vacation they took their wife. And I'm looking like, dude, I'm not impressed with you, man. You messing around on your wife, man. You pretending to be monogamous, but you not. And they, yeah, we went here, we went there. Yeah, okay. And most of them dudes was messing, because there was a lot of us. We had, when I was there, it was like 67 correctional officers just in our department. That's not including the teachers, because it was a school in there, the people upstairs. It was a whole bunch of people working in that building, whole bunch. And people telling us, we just friends. They have work husbands. This my work husband. This one particular that I'm telling you about. This my work husband. People started wondering, was they really married? I'm like, man, are they married? I hate to ask a dumb question like that. But both of them were married to somebody else. And the guy told somebody that she was what Coach Greg called dropping the neck on him. turkey necking her. Married. End up pregnant. She comes back to work. And the dude, one of the guys that I knew for a while, everybody knew how he was, so it wasn't no thing. He comes up to her, "What's up, baby?" Hugged her, embraced her like I'm like, man, did it go in? Did it go in through the pants? That's how tight he hugged her. And this chick was married. Guys, listen. Do not go for that male friend stuff for this reason, man. I'm telling you, don't go for that. Lay down the law. Next week we're gonna talk about what the law is. And I've been putting off the video where I'm gonna show you what you gotta watch out for in terms of relationship in these states. Cause I wanna, I don't even know if I'm gonna do that in my car. But y'all gotta know this stuff, man. Cause y'all letting these women sweet talk y'all into letting your guards down. I told you, man, men and women can't be friends, man. They can't be friends. Now, if it's a party or something and the man around, they both around, and you want to greet your coworkers, I want y'all guys to watch how she greets her coworker. If she hugs her coworkers, just watch the closeness of it, because that'll tell it too. If she putting her lower body into the hugs, they probably done already got to her lower body. Probably done already got, listen, man, church women, no women. You can't trust none of these women. You give them 5% trust if you like them. And then you make them earn any other trust. If you like them, you give them 5%. That's giving them the benefit of the doubt, 5% trust. And then you watch them. And don't go for none of that. Don't you trust me? You insecurity. This ain't about insecurity. This ain't about insecurity. This is about business. You think I should marry you? You're going to have to prove that I should marry you. This is business. This is economic business. This is family building business. This is business. Women try to act like relationships ain't no important thing. They just want to say they marry and do their finger like this. No, it's way more than that. If you can't submit to a man, you shouldn't be no man's wife. Then insults. Oh, you ain't got no money anyway. You're a little child. Anybody, any situation that has to lean towards insults instead of proving points is childish. If I confront you about something on your channel and you bringing up how I look, how I dress, you're childish, man. You shouldn't be talking to nobody. You childish. Nobody care about your economic status or your little lining or none of that stuff. If you can't match me point for point and prove me wrong, instead of trying to sort the way somebody look, the way they dress, their economic status, you childish, man. You shouldn't be talking. That remind me of a child preacher. You know how people would throw a mic in the hands of a kid because they can mimic preachers? I don't listen to no child preachers. And I don't want to listen to no childish YouTubers. I can see if I'm watching skits, because I love watching the funny skits, man. There's a couple of them, man. They giving the stand-up comics a run for their money, boy. That stuff be hilarious. But don't let them come at you with that, man. What is that on my... I'm gonna have to see what that is. Don't let them come at you with that, man. Oh, we just friends. We got him do this on her. If she try to tell you that She needs to do this for her job. Call her boss on the sneak and be like, I just had some questions. Like, I was just wondering. Unless it's him. If it's not him, he might tell you. He might spill his bean. My wife said that she needed to go. Are y'all in Texas? Did y'all have like a work trip y'all had to do? Who told you that? My wife told me that. No. She come back in. So how was what y'all do for your job? Oh, we didn't. You know I talked to your boss today, right? And sometimes you could fake her out too. Be like, I talked to your boss. Your boss said y'all ain't had no work trip. Y'all ain't had no seminar. So where were you at? Man, y'all need to start hopping on these women's heels, man. Ain't no woman supposed to be telling no man nothing. Y'all too weak. You gotta be married? Trust me, man, when I tell you. I think back to those days before marriage all the time. It's advantages in being single too. It's advantage. When you single, you gotta clean your house. You can't expect her to do it. And then when she don't do it, now you mad. You got to find a way to get your own house clean. You got to find a way to do this. But guys y'all be letting them insult, that's childish. What y'all should be doing, be like, this don't got nothing to do with insecurity. How am I insecure for wondering what you doing? I'm telling you, I've been through it. You insecure. But I'm cold with it. I'm going to show you what I did one particular time. See, I know how to sponge off. Like, I'll keep what you say in my mind. And then I know exactly how to push your buttons. Sometimes you got to push a woman's buttons. I'm telling you, man, y'all just got to realize this. When you in a relationship, you going to have to know how to push her buttons sometime. You got to squeeze the lemon to get the juice. So I'm like, I forgot what I said. But then I got a comment to come out about another guy. And I said, just caught you in a lie. You said blah, blah, blah. I'm right on her heels. Right on her heels. And of course, you insecure, you this, you that. Of course. No, man, no. Listen, I was a kid. I played by myself a lot. I had a lot of friends, but I played by myself a lot. I played by myself. You played by yourself as a kid. What happened? You can't play by yourself no more? Guys is taking stuff off these women that's just unbelievable. I knew one particular guy. Like, when I see him now, I'm like, wow, dude. You crazy. You putting up with that? This dude used to always be by himself. He dealt with us because we was friends and stuff, grew up together. But he used to go to the store, but he used to be by himself a lot. Now he act like he can't be by himself, putting up with garbage. Man, I'm telling you, no male friends. You need to tell her that if y'all getting serious, be like, you want to be in a committed relationship with me, huh? Okay, I'm finna show you what my laws is. No male friends. You say, I grew up with him. That's fine. You could be cordial with him. You ain't going nowhere with him. You ain't gonna be alone with him. Are you insecure? That's how it's gonna be. I don't think it's meant for us to. No male friends. It's impossible. And then do this. If she won't give up the male friends, do this. Get cool with a female. It's preferably one that looks better than her in your mind. And let's see her reaction. When women have double standards, that's one of the ways they show disrespect towards you. If they think they could do something you can't, then that's their way of showing you that they think you need them. They could take this, take that from people. Gifts, this, that. But you do it, it's a problem. Don't let them do you like that. And don't let this church stuff make you into a mouse. For you church guys on my channel. Run your house. Run your kids. Keep your kids in line. If she wanna be the kid's friend, check her too. I didn't have that problem. I ain't had that problem. She's close, always been close to the kids, but she would discipline them. No, I ain't had that problem. But some of y'all guys do. But no male friends, no. That's unacceptable. If they grew up with them and went to school with them, okay. You ain't going nowhere with them alone. You ain't riding with them in no car. Lay down the law. This business, some of y'all is paying all the bills. And they still try to run stuff, man. Put these chicks in check or they could get the hell out of your face, man. I ain't trying to hear nothing. I made some mistakes when I was younger that started leading to some crazy stuff. Because I got away. I didn't want to be like I used to be. That's one thing that when you start getting spiritual, you got to be careful because all of your ways that you had before you came to God ain't going to be bad. You got to be careful with that. Keep your masculinity. Keep your manhood. And that's all I got to say on that. This is The Truth Man. The channel is the No Matrix, No Simping, All Subjects channel.